Hello, welcome to CoMotion LA, and hello to everyone who is online joining us today virtually. I'm Becky Tanner, the CMO of Wisk. Wisk is the leader in autonomous urban air mobility and the company behind the first self-flying all-electric air taxi. It is truly such a pleasure to be here in person today. In fact, this is our first time out. We are so excited for everyone to see our aircraft that's sitting outside for the next couple of days. I'd like to spend a few minutes talking with you about some advancements in mobility. Given that the last 18 months have been so unique, we decided to go in a unique path forward for today and focus on the greater mobility leap and why we are all gathered here today. First, I'd like to give you a bit of context. Over the course of history, there have been advancements that push us into the future with a leap. These advancements have completely redefined the way we interact with each other and the world around us by fundamentally transforming the way we live our lives. While these innovations are sometimes met with resistance initially, over time, they become so commonplace that we're unable to imagine life without them. For example, one of the most simple examples that we could give today, the telephone, a device that initially began with the pure purpose to transmit a voice. It has now become an extension of our daily, sometimes hourly, sometimes every 30 minutes being. This now necessity started with an idea from an individual who pursued that idea for all people, as have all significant advancements that we've made throughout history. Staying on the telephone for just another minute, this device not only allows us to transmit our voice, but to access unlimited information in seconds, to monitor and track our activity, join a work meeting, see our friends and family across vast distances, place an order for a good, to have it delivered to our doorstep, all while watching its journey along the way. These benefits are uniquely important to all of us today. Our generation has seen advancements that have brought us into an age that is far more technologically advanced than any generation before. I'm sure that if our grandparents were sitting here with us today, they would say that that's science fiction. That will never happen. You will never be able to do all of that with the contents in your pocket. However, these transformative advancements and their impact on our lives would not have been possible without imagination, idea, and a leap that has transformed an idea into innovation, invention, and advancement. Today, I'd like to share with you how a vision for a cleaner, safer, more reliable form of transportation has turned into innovation that is sure to advance all of mankind. To start, we'd like to share a very brief video with you today.
Innovations advance all of humankind. The unknown transforms into the familiar. Courage becomes louder than fear. Opportunities fill the air. Because the sky is no longer the limit. The future of tomorrow begins with our leap. And yours. Are you ready to leap into the future?
All right, thank you. I'm so glad that that was able to play. I'm sorry you missed the first few seconds of that. I could sit up here and watch that all day. So if you guys want to join me, we could just, hit replay all day. And then you guys would feel like my family because they've watched it probably 20 times at this point in time. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you want to see more, we will have it on social media and our website in just a little bit. So please do, I encourage you to go check it out. And I hope it inspired you for what the future holds. Now I'd like to tell you a little bit more about who Wisk is. I'm so incredibly excited to be a part of a company working on what we're working on and to work with my colleagues day in and day out. We began our journey in March 2010. Today, we have about 360 people working on this self-flying all-electric air taxi. We're based in the Bay Area. We have locations in Atlanta and also in New Zealand. We have the support of two investors, the Boeing Company and Kitty Hawk Corporation. We are so fortunate to be well positioned in this market and to be built on a strong history of proven success. Our greatest asset, though, is my colleagues, some of which you can see in this photo. Just 2 weeks ago, we decided to get together, bring everyone together. We so needed it. And also we wanted to give everyone the opportunity to see our aircraft fly. But what does Wisk do? Our mission is to deliver safe, everyday flight for everyone. We also have teams that are focused on infrastructure and participating in the broader ecosystem discussion for advanced air mobility. We're working on driving public acceptance and education and so much more. Over the past decade, Wisk has designed, developed, and tested 5 generations of aircraft, successfully test flown 1,500 full-scale aircraft, and transformed this vision for a safe, all-electric future. Our path toward commercial operations includes the development of our 6th generation aircraft, which we will reveal later on next year. We recognize that our decision to pursue a self-flying path forward is not easy. In fact, it's really hard. That's okay. Leaps are never easy, especially those that have the potential to fundamentally change everyday life in a profound way. We are on the edge of one of the greatest leaps in mobility, one that has the potential of the greatest leaps we've seen yet, one that will take us from congested, ground-based, fossil fuel-driven transportation to a cleaner, all-electric, everyday flight. This leap will bring new freedom and flexibility and redefine mobility by providing a greater all-electric everyday flight. The exciting part is that this is not in the distant future. These aircraft are real and they are flying today. As I've said before, mobility is fundamentally changing. It's clear we're all here today, but consumers are also recognizing this. A recent quote from a participant in our customer research studies highlights the recognition that the leap that we're all taking together and that it will benefit all of mankind. This leap is coming, and a new era of automated mobility will be the advancement that can benefit cities and those who live in and around them. But why are we all rethinking mobility? Why do we pursue these challenges that are far from easy? We pursue them for the progress for all future generations. When I joined Wisk, I really thought even more about my 2 children's future, my 13-year-old son and my 11-year-old daughter. I think even more about, will they always own a car? Will they primarily ride share? How many different mobility solutions will they eventually use in any given week? Will garages be a novelty at some point in our neighborhoods of the future? One thing is for certain, all of these mobility options must be environmentally conscious. We've heard that throughout today. That's what this mobility revolution is really about. It's about the ability to choose and to create a better path forward for our planet. Thanks to all of us here today, we and our future generations will have the option to use cleaner, more efficient mobility options. I look forward to the day when I can sit back with my grandchildren and talk about the very beginning. As I've said before, Wisk's mission is to deliver safe everyday flight for everyone. And whether you're developing a new ground, sea, air, or land-based solution, you're representing a city, a state, or the country at whole, or you're looking to provide resources and support, we all have our own unique missions that require us to take a leap. However, our collective mobility leap is much bigger than just a technological advancement. It's about creating a safer, more sustainable, more equitable, and more accessible future for everyone. So my call to action today is really quite simple. Let's explore more of what is possible and work together to create a future where imagination and ideas become inventions and innovations that advance all of humankind. And if you're not sure where to start, we're just outside. Look for the yellow, autonomous, all-electric aircraft. We'd be thrilled to talk with you. And if you don't have time today, come to our website, check us out, reach out. We're super excited about what we're working on, and we're very excited to participate in this broader mobility leap. Thank you very much.